Witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie w kolejnym odcinku z serii Zagrajmy w Risen 3 Władcy Tytanów. Na początku odcinka zerknijmy do naszego dziennika. Ceremonia zaprzysiężenia. Co my tu mamy? Chcę zostać strażnikiem, będę musiał przekonać do siebie generała. Tutaj na taranis co patrzyłem. Dobra. To co? Właśnie, prywatny składzik. To jest zadanie, w którym musimy wykraść kryształy magom. Dobra, ale tak jak mówiłem w poprzednim odcinku, lecimy już do magów. Tu jest strażnik, czekajcie. A tutaj jakiś składzik. I jabłko. Tu jest tarcza. Tu jest jakaś tarcza, być może tutaj będzie można porzucać sobie nożami. Dobra.
Stop! Not another step. You're not going to just saunter in here, are you?
And what if I am?
No way. General Magnus doesn't want anyone to disturb the mages. So without the General's permission, I'm not letting anyone in. Are we clear?
I see.
Ale mi pozwolił Magnus.
General Magnus asked me to speak to the mages.
Oh yeah? And I'm supposed to believe that?
Do I have to get the General down here?
Nah. Forget it, I believe you. For all I care, just go in if you want.
Are you this friendly to everyone?
You aren't responsible for the mage's safety. If anything goes wrong or goes missing, I'm the one who gets it in the neck. They don't pay me nearly enough for this shit.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Not like I've got a choice. I thought being a guardian would make me rich and famous. I'd go out and do some heroic deeds, and everyone in the tavern would love me for it. Instead, I just hang about here. And every once in a while, some cretin comes by and wants to compete with me.
O właśnie, siłowanie.
How about some arm wrestling?
I knew it. Haven't you got anything better to do?
You scared?
No way. I'll break your arm. But we'll only wrestle once, for gold. And the winner takes all. Just so you know, I'm only ever at the tavern until noon. If you want to wrestle later than that, you can forget it. I'm on duty then.
Okej. Do południa. Dobra, to wpadnę potem do ciebie i się posiłujemy. Dobra, no to co?
Ah, now I know where that
Jesteśmy u
smell's
magów.
coming from.
What do you mean?
The smells here in the camp. The old men sometimes stink.
Dobra, otwieramy kuferki. Na szczęście nikogo tutaj nie ma. Raz, dwa, trzy, 4, 5, 6. Easy. O Boże, ile tego. Żarcie, złoto, no jakieś łupy. Co to było? Nie mogę ssak brać. O, taranis tą trzeci. Świecznik. Astrolabium. Tu jest łóżko. A, gnomy. Dobra. Pokażę wam tą książeczkę. Gdzie to jest? W łupie chyba. Tom trzeci. Taranis. Okej, możecie sobie przeczytać. Oczywiście to czytam poza odcinkiem. Okej, taki fragmencik. Dobra. Regał z książkami.
A trivial story. Nobody would give a shit about it now.
Okej. A ty kto? BC.
Huh?
Oh, you not magic man. Busy see right away.
Impressive. You're clever.
Yep, busy bring delivery thingy. Not always right sorted, but with time I get better. Without help of Gnu, big chaos.
Do the mages treat you well?
If busy better at help magic man smiler.
I understand. The mages are happy with you if you work hard.
Yip yip, that's why work lots, no blah blah. Master Lumbrock always say, speech is silver, violence is gold.
Its speech is silver, silence is gold.
Homie, sure?
Very sure.
Lekcje języka, no okej. Jakieś regały?
Books on nature cures. Nothing could be more boring.
Medycyna.
Geography of the Western Hemisphere. Riveting.
Porywający. Ilwar.
Wiry physique, distinctive facial features, interesting.
Sorry, not interested.
What? No, I didn't mean it like that. Allow me to introduce myself. Ilvar, paranormalist and precision engineer. It's in the nature of my profession that I always examine my surroundings very closely.
What on earth is a paranormalist?
An inquisitive student, most excellent. My area of research is other worlds that are invisible to the human eye. I combine the results of my research with my artisan skills to manufacture various oculars. When you look through one of my oculars, your vision will increase by 500%.
Interesująca.
So what can your oculars make visible?
In layman's terms, they grant you a differentiated look into the astral sphere, depending on the prism.
Strefa astralna.
The knack here is to catch the particular wave band to give you the required result.
In layman's terms, right.
Please excuse me. The frequent disputes with my brothers here mean I sometimes find it difficult to use a more polite manner of speech.
Don't worry about it. Could you sell me an ocular?
Oculars, no. But the prisms you need for them, yes. Only if you join our covenant. Discuss it with General Magnus.
Dispute? I thought you mages stick together.
If only you knew. For instance, take this old codger Nurgle. He sits in his cellar all day looking after his plants. But the crystals are the reason we are here on Tyrannus at all.
Can you teach me something?
We'll see.
Ty magii pewnie uczysz. Skup się, świat duchów i zmarłych. Twoja wizja astralna zwiększa się o 10. Okej. Dobra, usiądź sobie. A ja się tu poskradam. Dobra. Nic nie widział. Biorę wszystko. Nie siadaj. Gdzie są te? Tutaj jest gdzieś. Gdzie są te wszystkie kryształy? Jakieś grzyby. Dobra. Na razie parterek przeszukamy. Dobra, tu nikogo nie ma. Ale nie rób tych uników. Karawka, tam się idzie, dalej to nie. To ja się wracam. Regał, to czytaliśmy. I tu byłem. Dobra, to lecimy na piętro. Na piętrze są te kryształy.
Where's...
O, Erasm.
What? Oh, are you new here?
It's me, Horace. Don't you recognize me, Master Erasmus?
I'm not talking to you, Horace. Don't you have anything to do? You should stop interrupting me. I have something important to discuss with our new arrival here. Could you assist me, soldier? Or, wait a moment, what was I saying?
Czemu stoisz na stołku? Nie jestem żołnierzem, zawsze chętnie pomagam. Bądź pozdrowiony. Albo nie, lepiej pomagam.
I'm happy to help.
Help? Yes, precisely, that was it. How can I help you, young man?
So that was the important thing you needed to discuss.
What are you talking about, Horace? Go sweep the chamber or get back to whatever you were doing.
You seem a little confused.
Yes, that's true. I'm about to make a breakthrough in my small experiment, but I'm still missing something important. I just keep getting carried away there. What did you say you want?
Where is your experiment?
The experiment is nowhere, just in my head. It's well, what?
No idea.
A thought experiment.
Right.
Yes, you see, I'm trying to determine the amount of energy that our monolith network needs for the reactor.
Who is the most powerful mage among you?
The Honorable Mage, Zacharias.
Right. And where is he?
He is with his research subject behind the reactor, on the other side of the Great Canyon in the northeast.
How do I get to meet Zacharias?
He's deeply engrossed in his research. He's most interested in the reactor. He needs its magical energy for his research project. As long as the reactor isn't working again, I fear that he's not going to see anyone.
I see.
Pewnie będę musiał pomóc z tym reaktorem.
Reactor? What's that?
Oh, do you want to see the reactor? It's my greatest creation to date.
Really?
Follow me. I'll show you what we have achieved.
Dobra,
This
pokaż.
building and the one on the far side of the canyon form a circular focal point. We call it a reactor or a magical ring. The flows of magical energy converge beneath the bridge between the two buildings. Once the reactor starts running, it disrupts the equilibrium of the elements. The Titans don't like that at all, and they will give Tyrannus a wide berth in order to avoid the flow of energy. Fascinating, isn't it?
Impressive construction.
Indeed. However, we only managed to start up the reactor once, and that was only briefly. We quickly realized that we couldn't keep up the flow of energy for long. We simply need more magical power in order to keep the reactor operational. We need to reinforce the network with suitably large monolith stones.
To chyba te magiczne kryształy.
Right. Sounds complicated.
The lightning monoliths erected on Tyrannus accumulate the island's magical energy. They stand in a most favorable constellation for the energy flux. All we have to do is divert it to the crystals in our reactor. Easy.
I see. What are you waiting for?
The monolith stones haven't reached their destination yet. I've been waiting for days to hear news that the stones have been installed.
You mean the stones need to be inserted into the lightning monoliths?
Oh, you have been paying attention. Yes, exactly.
About the monoliths.
O Boże, ile gadki.
How many monolith stones do we need?
3 stones for 3 lightning monoliths. We've got 2 of them here on the island. Our old friend Fuego got one of them from us.
No to ja mam go.
A gnome named Kasim. But the little chap should have been back ages ago.
I think I can help you with the lightning monoliths.
Really? How?
It can't be that hard to stick some stones in some monoliths.
That's true in theory, but the problem is, even if we have all the stones,
What then?
the monoliths are very far away, and they're surrounded by wild animals. Make sure you're well equipped if you head out there.
Thanks for the advice.
Okej, przygotuję się.
About the monoliths. I brought Horus from Tacarigua along with me.
I was worried that he might never return. And the stone?
We have the monolith stone.
Wonderful. The stone will do its job as soon as it's inserted correctly into a monolith. That's wonderful news. I knew Fuego still had the stone. How is old Governor Fuego anyway?
He's dead.
Oh, that's,
Od razu prosto z
where
mostu.
were we?
you trusted a gnome with something as important as that?
Why not? They work alongside with us.
All right, once again for the deaf. Have you placed several shiny stones into the hands of a gnome?
Yes?
And now you expect him to willingly deliver them?
Yes.
I think you should leave matters to someone else.
But how? How are we supposed to find Kasim again?
I know where Kasim the gnome is. I spoke with him.
What?
He's around the camp somewhere.
Really? Oh, I can't tell those little guys apart. He was supposed to bring the stones.
Boże, dla gnoma, który jest kojarzony jako ten złodziej.
Kasim claims that he doesn't have the stones anymore.
Ah, that lying little bastard. Bah, why should I get all worked up about this? He's just a gnome. And because he's a gnome, he's hidden his treasure somewhere. All you have to do is tell him that someone's found his treasure. You'll see how quickly he takes off to check if it's true.
He's not that stupid. But I could follow him.
If you do, make sure you're not discovered. It's not easy.
We'll see. What was a mage doing with someone like Governor Di Fuego?
We were once... how should I put it? Let's just say we were business partners. It was a long time ago, you must understand.
What happened?
Well, he supported our research, and in return, we supplied him all the crystals and minerals that we couldn't use from the mines around Caldera. It went well for quite some time, until the day that all the mages were banned from Caldera. We had just enough time to save our skins. In the end, we were able to save 2 monolith stones from the chaos. The third one remained on Caldera. I think the Inquisition soldiers gave it to Di Fuego.
We are starting out on something new,
Okej.
something wonderful.
Really?
Boże, ale długa gadka z nim
see.
była. Naprawdę.
I still have to make some
Dobra, wiem, reaktor. Dobra. Dużo żeśmy się dowiedzieli. Reaktor, współpraca z Di Fuegiem i tak dalej. Jak tam z czasem stoimy? Okej. Jeszcze chwila. Lumbrok. BBC. Mogę z to wziąć?
Tutaki?
Cio bądź.
Behave yourself here.
Starożytna wiedza. Gdzie są te wszystkie składziki? Dobra, pójdę jeszcze pogadać z Lumbrokiem.
Well, well. Look what we have here. What brings you to me? Knowledge of magic? No, someone like you will never understand that.
What do you want with the mages?
I take care of many things that the average soul could never comprehend. It is down to me, and me alone, to make sure our crystal gloves exceed all expectations. Thanks to the gloves, each guardian is able to focus the magic that we mages wield intuitively.
Have you got any work for me?
I assume you're not offering to restructure our filing system, are you?
No.
Good. Gnomes could do it better than you anyway. But there's one thing you could do for me. The intensive study of magic often makes me hungry, and my palate demands delicacies from across the southern seas. If you find any specialities on your journeys, I'd be prepared to buy them from you.
Frykasy.
And as for your delicacies, would you like something special on your plate?
What kind of question is that? A gourmet like me always eats the most exquisite food. An exquisite cheese, a delicious ham, or some dainty mussels. That is how I prefer to dine. Top it off with an aromatic wine.
Any idea where I might find your specialities?
I heard that the demon hunters on Calidor serve a delicious ham. I also know of a pirate who's a master of brewing. I believe his name is Bruce. As for the muscles, you'd best look on Antigua. And the cheese. Well, Zacharias, head of our order, had a unique one delivered recently.
Ta, ciekawe czy mi go da.
I'll see what I can find.
Excellent. But don't even think of serving me something common. I don't want to be sick.
Let's see what I've got. Some dainty mussels. I think something's still missing.
Come back as soon as you've got everything. I don't want to be kept waiting.
O Boże. No to będzie trudne zadanie, coś czuję. Okej, dostanie się do pokoju właśnie w sprawie kufra.
Your stock of crystals must magically attract thieves.
Thieves? Imbecile. What sort of fool would try to steal from a mage? And just in case anyone gives it a try, I've posted a guard outside my chambers. I need not worry about my valuables.
If no one's going to steal from you, why not get rid of the guard outside your room?
Get rid of him? Me? It's a question of status. I've earned this luxury. I'm not some simple turnip farmer. Enough talk. My time is valuable, and because you have hogged so much of it for yourself, you are now going to get me a book from my chambers. Tell the guard you're acting on my orders. Bring me the book, Metaphysical Transcendence.
To
It'll make it sometime today.
Aha, i jeszcze cię okradnę.
What do you have to offer?
Have a look around.
O matko. Dobra.
I want to learn how to use the crystal glove.
You? No. Only someone who serves the Guardians may receive this honor. Until you've been sworn in, you will be forbidden to use the crystal gloves.
Dobra. Okej, z twojego polecenia, tak? A tutaj? Kufer Faruca. Zwój z zaklęciem. Taranistą czwarty. Dobra, pokażę wam tą książkę i skończymy odcinek. Nie chcę przedłużać. Łup. Ile tych tomów jest? Tom czwarty, monolity. Możecie to przeczytać. Powoli wam przewinę. O. Dobra. No i co, i to było na tyle w tym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że wam podobało. Trzymajcie się. Cześć.
And your reason for